All right, this is Kip, Gator Track Adventures. Going to take y'all on a little swamp tour today. But I did want to go take some runs through the duck ponds and check it out for alligators, smash the little trails, and get ready for the season. I think it opens the 26th, the last Wednesday in August. So we're just going to go ahead and do that and get some good footage in. And it's sort of like a preliminary alligator scouting adventure. And be a good little marsh ride, swamp ride, swamp tour all in one. So jump on board. So look at that cypress right there. That's like a virgin cypress that wasn't cut. Yeah, the tree there it was probably standing here in the 20s when they clear cut, 20s and 30s, when they clear cut every standing cypress in South Louisiana pretty much. But it's hollow at the top, so it's probably what saved it. You don't see very many virgin cypress trees left back here. And if you do, there was a reason it wasn't cut. Normally because it's hollow, it was a bad tree. So they didn't no good to cut it. It was just wasted. They couldn't, cut it for lumber. So that's all you have left. All of this is new growth cypress. Very, very few old original trees. But would have been nice if they would have said, we're going to spare about 10 acres per every 100 or 1 acre per every 100 and actually left the virgin cypress alone where you can get a real good look at it, because we've never seen it. The average person hasn't. I think there's a small stand above Lake Pontchartrain somewhere, up north of Hammond or somewhere, that wasn't cut for whatever reason. But that's the only chunk of virgin cypress I've heard of left. Sad. One of the things I want to show Donna and talk about is all this vegetation here. This is an intrusive species of vegetation that's coming and kind of taking over our marsh. It's a giant salvania. If I will pan it and show it to you, this should be a clear, wide open duck pond. And this salvania here floating in the water, I'm going to grab some and show y'all. It's an intrusive vegetation. And I turned loose some weevils that I picked up from Wildlife and Fisheries. I don't know if they have them in here or if they're working, because a lot of this has browned up. A lot of this vegetation is starting to brown, but I don't know if it's just because it's getting too thick or if it's the salvania doing it. So I don't know whether I need to come spray my duck pond, but this whole area should be wide open, clear water. And look, it's a carpet. It looks like you can walk on it. So it never ends. If it's not the water hyacinths, now it's the salvania, which is worse than any of it that we've seen yet. So it's what you got to contend with to try to hunt a duck down here these days. So, but it's a pretty duck pond. We dug these ponds out with a big excavator, cleaned them out about 8-10 years ago. And this is a little island in the middle where we piled up the trees and the stuff we got out of it. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with this pond. I think I'm going to come spray the whole section out, bring y'all back when we do the spraying. But we catch alligators in here too. But you know, what's an alligator going to do swimming around in here? I mean, they patrol and try to catch stuff. So it's not a good environment for anything unless you're a beetle or whatever that wants to walk across it. I guess it beats swimming if it'll support your weight. But it never ends in a marsh. There's always something. You're always behind the 8 ball. So, well, let's get back on with the ride. Land ho! And we're gonna do the ABCs of gator hunting. I mean, from cutting the bamboo pole to the knot I tie on the hook, to why I place a pole here that I do, and just the ins and outs, but the mundane, the part that if you'd really just have a hankling or whatever you call that, to go out and do it. Not the TV version, because look, I had a show on TV and it's a little bit different operation. It's legitimate what they do to catch them, but it's not quite the same as what you do back here, You don't want to have that alligator fighting and thrashing and acting all crazy. You want to, as soon as his head, before it even breaks the water, you want to just shoot it and get it over with. Make it easy on him, make it easy on you. Because if he's fighting and acting crazy and you're trying to pull him in a boat and the hook is almost ready to break or about to get loose, you just lose the gator, and best thing to do is just shoot him, put him in a boat with as less ripples as possible. That's my goal. So, all right, I enjoyed the day. Hope y'all did too. That's it. We out.